We have an audition coming up in April for snare drum, and unofficially another bass drum opening will be in June. So just keep that in the back of your mind. I'd like to start down here with Staff Sergeant Dan Wells.
Various corps from 2004 to 2007.
I marched the year of drum corps, did a couple of years of WTI. I've been with the Fife Drum Corps for 3 years. About 2 years away from My name is Staff Sergeant Jeff Brooks. My beautiful wife is the drum line here at Woodbridge High School. I'm a veteran of DCI. I marched 5 summers in various corps, including Blue Coats, Master Scouts, also on Carolina Crown, Master Scouts, and may have heard of all of that.
Capital Regiment, company before, joined the Corps, finished my degree while in the service.
Northeast Ohio, did a degree at Yale University.
Either DCI or WGI, and these guys don't really like us. We have both these guys, 1, 2, 3, all March Madison Scouts, and these guys are just really humble about their experience, but also Crossman, Capital Regiment, they march pretty much everywhere. But I'm me, I'm the weird guy. I actually grew up playing pipe and drum in New York, and so when I went to school, the first time I ever put on a free-floating drum was in college. I got my rear end kicked for quite a while. So what I try to talk about is that as a percussionist, you want to try to experience as much as possible. You want to try to experience marching band. You want to do concert percussion. Pipe and drum is kind of this weird anomaly. It exists in certain pockets throughout the United States. And so what we try to do is we try to tell the story about early marching percussion being on the rope tension snare drum. So this drum, if you look at it, is the old guard crest, or the old guard colors. And the battles that we've been involved in are on both sides. So it goes basically through the Seminole Wars in Florida, goes through the American War with Mexico, Civil War, through World War I, World War II, and our current conflicts in Iraq. And so what we do is we represent the United States Army during military and civilian arrivals at the White House and the Pentagon. And so we always try to encourage everyone that once you get out of high school and college, the marching sticks do not have to be put away. There are outlets to continue your career in marching percussion. So what we're going to do is we're going to play a sequence that we would do at the White House lawn. This is our Troop in Review, or Sequence 3. So if you ever go on C-SPAN or anything and you look back, we played for the Pope, we played for the President of China. Next week we're playing for the Prime Minister of Canada, or President, I'm not sure. Prime Minister. But you can check us out on C-SPAN next week for that arrival as well. So this is what you would hear on the White House lawn with our players and eagles that are not with us this evening. Roll on. Drums, roll,
I didn't really know much about, the ancient style of rudimental drumming. I mean, I kind of knew loosely of what some of the other styles were about. I got to say, one of the things I'm really thankful for in my job as the old guard is that I've had the opportunity to learn a lot about many different styles across the world that there are of rudimental drumming. So I would just encourage all of you to do some research and get out there and listen to as many different groups, as many different styles as you can. And really try to appreciate those things. I know for me, I was driven by competition, right? I mean, and that's great. What we do here, we compete against each other. We're out there, we all want to win, right? And that's amazing. And I don't ever want that to stop. But I also think that the competitive side of what we do sometimes it creates maybe a lack of appreciation for other styles. So I would just really highly encourage all of you to get out there and check some of it out. We've got what we do, which is kind of a hybrid of many different styles. How many of you have heard of Basel or Swiss style drumming? Anybody? No? Yeah, okay, so we've got a few hands out there, but the guys over, in fact, right now, there's a huge festival going on called Frostnot, where basically they shut an entire city down, about 40,000 people. They shut it down for 3 days. Guys walk around in masks and they play drums, and they're amazing. It's just part of the culture, and it's a really unique thing that it's definitely worth checking out. Our staff nurse, Alex Cordell, is a Scottish pipe band master. This guy is incredible when it comes to that style of pipe band drumming. How many of you guys are familiar with that? Pipe band, they play on a really high tension drums, probably the higher tension they play on, right? There's a lot of buzz rudiments and very tricky and absolutely incredible stuff. So again, just want to encourage you to get out. Just so you know, I happen to work in the Corps Public Affairs Office, so after our performance, or after our last solo, a few of us are going to be out here. Feel free to stop by, take some pictures, and ask us any types of questions you'd like. I've got my card with me, so if anyone ever wants to request us, whether it's the drum line or whether it's the entire corps of pipes and drums, it's a very easy process, and we'd love to come out and perform. We offer master classes, we do drumline clinics, especially if everybody, most folks here being somewhat local. Come by and see the store, join base Meyer, Henderson Hall, home of the old guard. And I really think there's a lot of benefit to checking some of that stuff out. So again, we'll be out here. We're gonna finish up here with a solo called Antigoon. Antigoon is a giant regarded city in Belgium, and this solo is kind of a shout out to